Hey friends, here's a quick reminder on how to find a composite figure's volume, alright? A composite figure is just two or more combined 3D figures, alright? The key to remember with composite figures is if they are stacked on top of each other, like this one is on top of this one, then we are going to add the volumes. So volume of figure 1 plus volume of figure 2, okay? So I need to identify the figures that I have. This top figure, I see a rectangular side and I see a triangular base, which makes this a triangular prism. Alright? For the bottom, I know that this piece down here is a rectangle because that's one of the faces of my triangular prism. So that means I have and that was a poorly drawn rectangle, but use your imagination. Let's see if I can draw this a little better. There we go. Alright, so the top, the bottom are rectangles, and then we have rectangles on the sides too, right here and right here, which tells me that this is a rectangular prism. Alright, so I'm going to add the volume of a triangular prism plus the volume of my rectangular prism. Alright, so let me first, the volume of a triangular prism, I'm going to do in blue. And that is going to be the formula length times width times height divided by 2. Alright, so let me go ahead and get all my pieces of information and solve for my volume. For the triangular prism, they share this length right here. So if the bottom is 23, then the top is also going to be 23 inches right there. And then they also share, I would say this is the width because it's going towards the back of my screen, because it's the same length from the top and the bottom. Alright, so this is going to be 16 inches as well. So I'm going to plug in my length times my width times the height of the triangular prism and find that volume. So I have 23 times 16 times 21, all divided by 2. And I'm just going to keep going down, that way I have room for my rectangular prism at the end. 23 times 16 times 21 gives me 7,728 divided by 2. Which means my volume is 3,864 for my first figure. Then I'll do the rectangular prism, in green. My rectangular prism, again, the length is going to be that 23 right there. This width is going to be 16, and the height is going to be 18, and I'm going to plug all that in. So the volume of my rectangular prism is equal to, just for the volume of rectangular prism, it's the easiest, multiply length times width times height. So I have 18 times 23 times 16. Which gives me 6,624. And now all I have to do is add these two volumes right here and right here because they are stacked on top of each other. So we have the volume of this figure right here, and then we're adding on top of it this figure right here to find our total volume. Alright? So our total volume is going to be, let me add real quick, 10,488 inches cubed. So it's kind of a big object, but I hope this helps.